Hello everyone, happy new moon. We do have a new moon in the sign of Aries. I hope everyone is having a beautiful day, night, whenever you are watching this video. I do want to remind you that all my videos are timeless. So whenever you came across this video, this is when you were meant to hear this message. So I want you to pick one of the goddesses that is here on the table. We have Hekate, we have Maat and Kali. Pick the one that you feel the most drawn to. Let's see what this new moon in Aries has in store for you. What is the energy around it for you? And all my information is always in the description box below. All my other social media platforms are there as well, and the timestamp. So with that being said, let's get started with pile number 1. Hello, pile number 1. If you picked Hekate as your goddess, then this is the reading for you. Let's have a look to see what is the energy for you around this new moon in Aries. I do feel here that you will be looking at your shadow self is what I'm getting here. You're going to be integrating your shadow self, but you are being given a key here. You are being given a torch to illuminate your path. There's something here that I feel like you've been in the dark about. Okay, there's something here that a lot of Neptune influence here, like things have been foggy or things just weren't making sense, and I feel like this situation was causing you a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety. For a lot of you, it does have to do with 10th house matters. So it has to do with commitments, it has to do with work, it has to do with career, it has to do with your life mission, as well as your accomplishments, your structures, yeah. I'm seeing an owl. So for a lot of you, maybe you resonate with the owl totem. I feel like, again, you're being given like this night vision, you know, metaphorically speaking. Again, this symbolizing the torch for you to continue on your path, because it does feel here like you've been in the dark for quite a while, pile number 1. And I feel like your guides are saying it's time for you to keep moving on your path. You cannot stay in the darkness, that you need to continue and keep pushing through. And I feel like this new moon in Aries is definitely going to allow you to do that. Okay, there's some type of illumination here, even within yourself, within your shadow side, you know, those aspects of yourself that you don't want to identify with, or those traits that you're just like, I don't like those traits that I have. We all have a shadow side, but I feel like you're seeing now, you know, that the shadow also serves a purpose, and it's also a gift if we learn to integrate it. And I feel like this new moon in Aries is going to show you that. And that's going to be the key for you to open new doors, or to even continue on the path, or even open a whole new path for you, pile number 1. You're not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Yeah. I feel for a lot of you, like I said, there's aspects of yourself that you don't like. Okay, there's aspects of yourself that you're just like, you know, I don't want to be this way, and I feel like you suppress them a lot, but I feel like this new moon is actually going to allow you to express them and to be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm not for everyone, and that's okay. I'm not meant to be for everyone, you know? And I feel like you're just stepping into this sense of self-confidence, and you're going to be definitely embracing who you are. And like I said, integrating that shadow and becoming just more wholesome. We have the coyote. Yeah, like I said, there is this like Neptunian energy around you, pile number 1, like a sense of a lot of confusion, a lot of like a veil. There's something here that you weren't seeing, and I feel like this new moon is going to allow you to see that with such clarity, and you're going to be able to navigate that like a coyote, right? They're very smart. They can definitely get through any obstacle that's in their way, and they know how to blend if they need to. So we have here Saturn. Feel restricted, experience struggle, learn hard work and patience. Yeah, the owl. I feel for a lot of you, this is how you were feeling. For a lot of you, you were restricting yourselves. Let's just be honest here, pile number one. You were the ones restricting yourself or aspects of yourself. In a way, it was creating deceit. And I feel like this new moon is going to allow you to just embrace who you are. Everything. For a lot of you, you have been struggling with this Saturn energy. Like I said, 10th house. I don't know if I mentioned that. Saturn rules the 10th house. Then we have here, you might be a Capricorn or an Aquarius. We have mutable here. So it says surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. So for a lot of you, this new moon is bringing in change. But you will have to let go of control. You will have to surrender to the changes. But I do feel like this is more of an internal, but it will be reflected on the external. Because again, Saturn rules the 10th house. And the 10th house is opposite of the 4th house. Which the 4th house is what we keep to ourselves. Is behind closed doors. Is our home. And then the 10th house is what is out there in the public. Like your public persona in a way. Right? Reputation and all of that. So I do feel here that there is a change, and I feel like your guides are saying, welcome this change. Okay, it's time. Welcome this change. It's important. For a lot of you, there is an advancement in career as well. Okay. Yeah, you're transcending your own limitations. Like I said, you were limiting yourself, and I feel like this was definitely affecting your career, your goals, your life mission, your job. And I feel like this new moon is actually allowing you to be more mutable, more fluid in your approach to something. Okay, more adaptable with the coyote there. You might be a Gemini, you might be Virgo, you might be Sag, or you might be Pisces. We have here the 4 of Wands, so there's definitely a celebration. For a lot of you, again, after a period of hard work, you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and this is leading you to advancements, to some type of celebration around, for a lot of you, your home, for others, your career. And then we have the Devil here, Capricorn energy again. For a lot of you, like a sense of restriction, heavy restriction here. And again, I feel like that's being highlighted, that's being illuminated for you in order for you to break free from the temptation, from the shackles, from the things that were limiting you. Maybe you were so rigid, right? Because Capricorn, Saturn energy can be like that. Can be very rigid, can be very structured in their approach to things. And I feel like, again, this new moon is highlighting that for you in order for you to change your approach, in order for you to advance even more. And then we have a step ahead is all you need. So I do feel like this new moon is definitely going to show you that you're just one step away, and it's about changing your approach to something. And it might be just integrating your shadow self in order for you to advance, because I do feel here that there's an amazing opportunity or a lot of momentum for you to advance in something that you've been wanting to. Okay, pile number 1. So that is what I have for you guys. But I do have to say, there is restriction here with all this heavy Saturn, delays, okay? So just know that you might be dealing with authority, with father here as well with the Saturn energy. Just remain flexible, remain mutable, and welcome the change. If something is not budging, look at it from a perspective that maybe it's not time yet, or maybe it's not for you. Okay, don't limit yourself. Don't go into these obsessive thought patterns that, well, maybe this isn't for me, or every time I try to do something, it gets, taken away, things like that. Do not go into that thought process, pile number 1. So that is what I have for you guys. If it resonated, hit the like button, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. Definitely follow me on IG for more spiritual content, more pick of cards. And until next time, bye. For those of you who chose Maat, this is your pile number 2. Let's see what this new moon in Aries is bringing in for you. I do see fairness. I do see here justice, order after a period of chaos. I do see here a lot of clarity, a lot of balance as well. If you do have issues with, like, let's say you have a court case or anything with the law, I do see maybe some news coming in, okay? And they will be balanced, they will be fair, they will be in your favor, okay? Whatever it is that does come up during this new moon in Aries will be handled fairly. Okay, because Maat to me is all about justice, divine justice as well. So let's have a look here. You might be sun, moon, or rising Libra. You don't have to, but you know, I'm just mentioning it. Do not get caught up in the signs, you guys. But there is a big decision as well that you are making during this new moon in Aries. I'm also getting Empress energy here. And the Empress is ruled by Venus, so she is definitely representing Taurus and Libra. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So for a lot of you, I do feel like maybe things have been very chaotic in your day-to-day. I feel like there might be a lot of heavy Uranus influence, or this Uranus transit has brought in a lot of upheavals in some way, okay? A lot of twists and turns, and I do feel like this new moon in Aries will actually allow you to feel more balanced and give you more time for you to recharge, okay? For you to take care of yourself, because I do feel like you're carrying a lot on your shoulders, pile number 2. And I feel like this new moon will just bring things back into balance for you to kind of catch your breath. Because I'm getting here, pile number 2, that you have been working very, very hard. We do have the Ace of Swords. So like I said, there is clarity coming in. For a lot of you, like I said, you're making a big decision here. Either about a contract or an offer here with the Ace of Swords. But I feel like this is, again, a divine decision that you're making, because that sword is pointing up to the ethers. And so I feel like this is a decision that spirit wants you to make, and I feel like you're making the right decision, okay? But I'm not saying it's going to be an easy one, but it is going to remove a lot of the weight that you have been carrying. It's going to take away a lot of the stress. For a lot of you as well, I feel here there is victory coming in, that which will give you more time to kind of just relax and tune into self. I feel like with this new moon energy, it would be great if you can take like a relaxing bath, okay? Or a spiritual bath would be really good. The World, yeah, there's big accomplishments here with the World card. I feel like there's a big decision around career with this World card. And I feel like it's going to lead to success, towards victory. And again, the sense of like this witch in the card is like just letting the hat go. Kind of like when you graduate and you remove the cap and you just throw it up in the air. I feel here, again, the sense of accomplishment, the sense of like, finally, I'm done. I'm graduating from something and I get to start over again. So for a lot of you, you might be ending contracts with this Justice card here. Whether this be literal, like work contracts, or it can also be soul contracts that you are cutting cords with. And again, because you're making yourself a priority, and you know that the cycle is over, you know that the lesson is over, you have graduated, you have ascended, and you're on to bigger and better things here. Again, because you're very connected to source, pile number 2. Very, very connected to source. You might even be very claircognizant and you just get downloads and you're just like, okay, I know what I need to do. I know where I need to go. and you just receive this clarity. You have this strong inner knowing, and you know that, you know, you have to, for a lot of you, maybe you're traveling as well as a form of self-care. Work with the water element if you can, as much as you can. Okay, because I feel like that will help you replenish and also let go and surrender and be more fluid with the changes and the decision that you're about to make. Because this does feel huge, okay? It feels big. Let's see, we have the Hunter, number 27. So for a lot of you, this can go either two ways, okay? Either you are the one being hunted, and if that's the case, by someone or something that is, you know, taking away your peace of mind. Again, this will be handled with divine justice and fairness, okay? Karma's on your side, pile number 2. For others of you, I do feel like you're hunting something, okay? Whether this be a new job, a new contract, a new relationship, whatever that is, a new car, a new house, whatever you've been hunting, whatever it is that you've been wanting to achieve, this new moon in Aries will give you the stamina, will give you the drive, will give you that, will wake up that inner warrior within you to go after that thing that you're hunting, okay? Aquarius, originality, philanthropy, and progressive imaging. The water bearer. Again, this Uranus energy. Unexpected. Expect the unexpected, but I don't feel like it's a bad thing, okay? Pile number 2. I don't feel like it's a bad thing. I feel like actually it's a good thing, because it's getting you out of some type of rut here. And like I said earlier, I do feel like this Uranus transit has really, in a way, put a lot of stress in your emotions and your physical body, because it feels like there's a lot of new beginnings, a lot of cutting out people or things out of your life, because again, your soul is so advanced, pile number 2. So advanced, and I feel like you know this. Again, your connection to source is very, very strong, and I feel like you know that you couldn't hold on to the hat. See how over here she's holding on to it, like not willing to let it go, but here she's like, you know what, I'm letting it go. For a lot of you, maybe going to the beach will be really, really good. And we have Venus, give and receive love, find value, and see beauty. I feel like you're finding the beauty within the lesson. And for a lot of you, I do feel like you did cut someone out with this Venus. Could have been an Aquarius or someone who has Venus in Aquarius. There was something here with the scales that was out of balance with the give and the take. Either someone didn't see your value or you didn't see their value. Okay, remember, tarot can go both ways. So again, there's a sense of accountability here. I don't know if it's you or someone else, but someone is taking accountability for something that was out of balance. Someone may be delivering a truth to you, or you may be delivering a truth to someone else. And I feel like this is going to bring in a lot of clarity in order for you to move on. The good kind. Yeah, I feel like whatever this is actually going to be a good thing. It's like good karma. Okay, that is owed to you. For a lot of you with Venus, there is an opportunity to make money. Okay. For a lot of you, there's an opportunity here to take a relationship to the next level, especially with that World card there. You might want to commit or settle down with someone. For others of you, you might be traveling for business or work. For others of you, this new moon in Aries will bring in a lot of unexpected twists and turns with that Uranus there, especially around your connections, okay? For others of you, I do have to say you might feel a little bit hunted by someone energetically. Okay, it might be that someone's pursuing you very like with this Mars aggressive energy. Just set boundaries. Let's see, pile number 2, the last ones before I close it out. Patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. Yeah. So again, for a lot of you, you're going to have to surrender. Okay. And I feel for a lot of you, you have been patient. I feel like this is past energy, but I do feel like this new moon in Aries will kind of remind you of how patient you've been. And it might irritate you a little bit because you're like, oh my God, you know, how much more do I need to wait for what I want? But you're going to get it. We have abundance here. So there is a lot of abundance, opportunity to make money, to travel, to expand. When your heart's intention is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. Again, the sense of karma, positive karma coming your way, pile number 2. So if this resonated, please subscribe, hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. And if you want more spiritual content, definitely check out my Instagram. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye. Pile number 3, if you chose Kali, this is your pile. Let's see what is your energy for this new moon in Aries. So Kali, she is definitely represented as transformation. And she helps you work through your fears, sometimes by facing them. And I feel for a lot of you, this new moon in Aries will help you overcome those fears. I do want to say here that you are protected, but I feel here that there's a lot of negativity that you will be removing from your life with this new moon in Aries. Do not be afraid of the transition, okay, that will be happening. A lot of change here. There is an ego death that will be happening as well. A lot of breaking of the illusions, especially around things that do no longer serve you, in order for you to free yourself. For a lot of you, you will be having a difficult conversation with someone. For others of you, you might be breaking up, releasing someone as well. For a lot of you, you might even be like, you know what? I'm going my own path. You're doing your own path. Okay, you might have to explain to someone why. Not why, because you don't have to give explanations to no one, right? But you are kind of just letting them know like, hey, I'm going on my own. You know, I'm doing my own thing. For a lot of you, you're no longer following someone else's footstep is what I'm also getting here. And for a lot of you, I do feel like this Kali energy has to step in order for you to expand. Okay. We have here deep cellular healing, physical and emotional healing. Oh yeah, there's a lot of healing here. A lot of transformation within yourself. And I feel like this is starting within you. You are changing. That's what I was saying. For a lot of you, you're having difficult conversations with people around you. Maybe with yourself. And you're telling yourself, you know what? No, I don't want to do this anymore. Or no, this isn't for me. Or no, that isn't, you know. I'm just hearing it's as simple as it's just not good for me. And I feel like you're accepting that. You are honest. You're being honest with yourself. The 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, like I said, for a lot of you, you're going to be stepping into this single energy, into this mini Empress energy with the 9 of Pentacles there. For a lot of you, you're keeping to yourself. You're focusing on yourself. You might be learning something new. For a lot of you, you're going to be very focused on your money. And again, this sense of a lot of self-worth. Things that are not honoring me. For example, with the 9 of Pentacles, things that are not honoring me. That's what you're going to be telling yourself. I'm going to be cutting it out. And good for you. Good for you, pile number 3. 9 of Wands, another 9. So definitely wrapping up big cycles, things that need to be released, especially with this Kali energy. For a lot of you, I do feel like you're getting out of this defensive energy. It's like it's been one thing after another. And it's like you're letting it go. You're dropping all these wands and you're just like, you know what? That is it. I am checking out. I am focusing on myself. I am, you know, focusing on what else I need to accomplish, what I need to do. For others of you, you might be going in this hermit energy for a while to just kind of like ground your energy and regroup a little bit. We do have the crow, which I love it. With number 13 is death, and the crow does talk about death, transitions, endings, the same as Kali here. And for a lot of you, I feel like you are making a big change, okay? This is a big change. But again, it's starting within you. So for a lot of you, you might not even make this change until September. So this might be a process. And it's starting with this new moon in Aries, where you start becoming aware of certain things that, again, that are not good for you, that are not healthy for you. And this is going to be playing out. And then in September, you will be taking action. You will be implementing this newfound clarity. And it will lead to huge, huge changes. Virgo, integrity, reverence, and service. Yeah, like I said, with the hermit energy here. And then Mars. Move forward and defend yourself. So for a lot of you, you are making a stand in some kind here with the Nine of Wands and the Mars energy. You might be a Virgo, you might be a Scorpio or an Aries. But I feel like you're standing up for something. You're standing up for yourself. That's what it is. And you're moving forward. Like I said, for a lot of you, it's like you're leaving someone behind. But you're doing this from a place of integrity. You're doing this from a place of self-love. And it's this energy of, like, again, like, I'm not following into no one else's footsteps. I'm doing my own thing now. I'm going on my own path. And this is very empowering, pile number 3. But I do feel like you're going to have to stand up, because with that Mars energy, it is the warrior. You're going to have to be confident about it. Okay, pile number 3. Success in transformation. Yeah. This transformation will lead to success. Okay. But also your success is in transformation. You're on your way to success, but it will start with cutting out and facing your fears in order for you to move from one cycle to the next cycle. And for you to become the Nine of Pentacles instead of being in this Nine of Wands energy, because the Nine of Wands energy is a very depleting. It's very depleting. It's an energy of being overwhelmed, being tired. You know, it's the wounded warrior. And so I feel like your guides are like, we can't stay in this energy anymore. Okay, something needs to change, something needs to budge, and I feel like the change is starting within you in order for you to make the decisions that you need to make. You're no longer allowing anything to push you around is also what I'm also picking up here, pile number 3. Let's see. Other cards here for pile number 3 with this new moon in Aries. So we have here creation. So for a lot of you, I do feel like you're focusing on something that you do want to birth, right? With the mini Empress here. For a lot of you, you are gathering information. You are putting something together. But I'm also getting here as well. You're stepping into your own creativity. And again, that goes back to that phrase that I was hearing of, like, you're not following into no one's footsteps. You're not you're focusing more on yourself, and that might be why you're parting ways with someone here, because it's like you're focusing on your own things here with creation. Because again, you're meant to be the Empress, but I feel like pile number 3, you're just not quite there, and it's because you're holding on to things that are not good for you. Okay, but you will get there, because it's always been there within you. And the Empress is fruitful. She's fruitful. She's creative. She's all queens in one, right? She's Queen Bee energy. And that's who you guys are. But I feel like it's being veiled by all these other negative energies or people around you. Okay, it can even be your own thought process as well. One more card here. One more card. Yeah, blue star. You're following the light of your inner compass. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. And so for a lot of you, in order for you to listen to that inner guidance, to that compass within you, you do have to detach and let go of certain things that are around you. And I feel like this new moon in Aries will allow you to step into this Mars energy and to be more assertive and decisive, in order for you to cut what needs to be cut out of your life, in order for you to follow your own inner compass, and to, you know, birth things that you need to birth. And for a lot of you, you will, like I said, you will take some time for yourself in order to bring something else to fruition. Pile number 3. So if you feel like you need some time to just connect with self, to meditate, because I do feel here that because of all these energies, you're not listening to your truth in some way. It might be an overpowering connection, friendship, relationship that's around you that is not allowing you to hear your own inner truth. And I feel like because this new moon is going to take that away from you, you will be able to hear your truth very, very loud and clear. So that is what I have for you, pile number 3. If it resonated, hit that like button, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload. If you would like more spiritual content, definitely follow me on Instagram. And until next time, bye.